How's it going, guys, and welcome back to channel. It's been a while. It's been about 7 or 8 days since I last uploaded my video. There's just no particular reason for that. Well, the only reason, one being which I wanted to try and get some other content put together and stuff, and I just wanted to sort of take a week off, have some, like, record loads of videos and just have a strong week, and that's what I'm gonna start to do this week and carry over into next week. Now today I have a Warzone video. This Warzone video I was meant to post probably about 2 weeks ago, maybe even a little bit longer, and I just never got round to doing it. I need to sort out all of my videos. They're just all jumbled up, and I need like a factory reset on it all, because it's just so confusing at the minute. But yeah, just wanted to sort of touch base really. It's been, like I say, it's been about a week or just over a week since I've uploaded a video. Since then I've had about, I think I've recorded about 5 or 6 videos since then, one of which is including my setup tour video. I just haven't posted that yet. I was meant to do that last week Friday, and then I just didn't get around to doing it. So yeah, I'm hoping to post that video this week if I can, because I recorded it on my phone. So yeah, so I need to get that video up and stuff. And also I want to say massive thank you for 170 subscribers. It means the world. And yeah, we're going to carry on with this path, going to carry on with the journey. Exciting things coming this year, and I'm looking forward to something very, very different, which I'm not going to say just yet, but over the course of the next few months I'll probably be dropping hints, or probably just will tell you guys what's going on. But yeah, it's been a while. Not much really to sort of catch up on. I will say that there was a lot of talk about a standalone Zombies COD title, either for the next gen consoles. Still not 100% sure what's going on with that. I know Activision sort of ushered the rumours and said that it's not going to happen, which is a massive shame, to be honest, because I think that's what COD needs. I think COD needs a bit of a break. You know, we've got Modern Warfare 4 releasing this year in October, I believe. Normally they release Modern Warfares in October. If not, it'll probably be November. But obviously, don't forget, in November we do have GTA 6 releasing, which I think by now is pretty much nailed on to release then. I wouldn't be surprised, but I would be surprised if it did get delayed again. But I highly doubt they're going to want to delay that again. There's no way. I think if they was to delay it another time, I think people would just lose interest. I think that you can start to see the hype building up around GTA 6. Which I think is great and is amazing, and it's quite an exciting year considering we've not had a GTA for so long. I mean, it's gone through like 3 consoles: PS3, PS4, and now PS5. So yeah, it's gone through a lot. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird year for gaming, to be honest. You know, there's a lot of talk around with obviously COD. What's going to be going on there? We don't know yet. We don't know. Obviously, we know we're getting Modern Warfare 4, but there's not much release or leaks or talks of what's coming back into it, which has sort of got me thinking, what does everybody want in Black Ops? I mean, for me, I always think about that every time I play, and every time I sort of have a good game and a bad game. And the reason being for this is because when you're playing good, you obviously enjoy stuff a little bit more. Something's happened, you enjoy it, but it's also good to know, like, okay, you know, at the beginning, before BO7 released, I didn't like the idea of that. I do now, and then when you're having a bad game, you can look and you just nitpick at everything, really, don't you? As soon as you have a bad game, you're just nitpicking everything. You know, the gun doesn't look right, and all stuff like this. All excuses that everybody uses for not playing well in Call of Duty. But yeah, it's definitely got me thinking of what we need to have next, and what we need to have, you know, bring into and take out. Obviously, it's Modern Warfare, so it's going to be very much different play style. The only thing I will say that somewhat I look forward to with Modern Warfare now is the maps. I think in the past, when we had MW2 and MW3, when we had them titles back to back, the maps were actually quite enjoyable to play with, and everything just sort of flowed well. I'm excited to have new guns, some new systems. This could come back to bite me in my arse come November, December time, when I'm saying I hate this game and we need a massive shape up. But no, that's one thing I'm somewhat looking forward to. If they was to go back and try and recreate one of the newer CODs, I definitely would say MW3 for me was quite good and quite amazing. I did enjoy Modern Warfare 2, but it just, I don't know, it was good, but it needed some change to it. It just needed a bit of tweaking. Still really enjoyable, and I still loved playing it. You know, I played it on the PS4, and then I got my PS5 for Christmas that year, so I was able to play it on both consoles, and at the time it played well on both. Obviously it was better on PS5, but nowadays I've tried to play Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 on the PS4, and it just does not work. It's just impossible, especially Warzone. It's virtually impossible to play on it. Not unless you have a really good internet connection. If not, then everything's just a bit laggy, just a bit slow, and things like that. And you obviously don't want that, especially if you want to play good and get good. If you're just casual playing, then you're not too bothered about it. But for me, you know, I want to be a bit better and get better, and be able to have like no excuses of playing bad or good or whatever. But yeah, it's got me thinking, you know, what do we need and what does COD need? Listen, I don't think COD would ever take a year off. I'd be very shocked if they did. I think if they was to take a year off, they'd have to have something like what Destiny has, like in terms of an expansion pack and things like that. But with that as well, I mean, the frustrating thing I think with gaming nowadays, and I definitely want to make a video on this because I think there's a lot of talking points across all games that you can talk about. I think obviously one game in particular would be Call of Duty, because there's one every year. With Battlefields and Destiny games, you know, they come around every 4 or 5 years, so you don't mind paying £70 or £100 for a game if you're going to be playing it for like the next 5 years. But yeah, I think COD will never take a year off. I'd be very surprised if they did. I think if they did, they would have to bring something out, like a zombie standalone title. I do somewhat want to touch upon this. I know this is Warzone, but I do also post zombie content. Well, I used to, not so much anymore. But that's something that is going to be coming soon. I just haven't played zombies in such a long time. So yeah. But I think if they was to bring zombies on its own, what would that look like? I mean, for one, I wouldn't want it to come out and be priced at £70 or $70, and for it to just be a remake of old maps. I mean, that's one thing that's frustrating everyone with BO7 and parts of BO6, is that a lot of it's just lazy now. Everything's lazy. It's just, there's no uniqueness to the game anymore. You look at the previous titles that we've had, even with Modern Warfare's, there was so many good maps that they made, and then they would bring out DLC maps either in the summer or sort of round about now. But there is none of that anymore. There's just nothing. There's just no more movement to it. So that's something that I think if they was to do COD Zombies, listen, I'm not saying don't bring any of the old maps back. Bring back some of the fan favourites. Obviously, Kino the Totem would probably be in there. But I'd still want to see, you know, things like Transit coming back, Mob of the Dead, Nuketown Zombies, and all stuff like this. The problem that they would have with bringing a standalone title is that we somewhat have that already in terms of custom zombies on PC. Obviously not everybody has access to a PC or has one or uses one or whatever, but majority of people play custom zombies on there, so we've already got that for free in a way. Whether or not, I think people would still buy it or such, I don't know. I don't know if people would buy it if there was Modern Warfare 4 and then a month later or 2 weeks later they brought out zombies with it as well, or what listen, we don't know if that's going to be happening this year. I highly doubt that would happen this year. I mean, if it did, I would give everyone £1 million watching this video, because they won't be able to do it that quick. But for in the future, I couldn't see them bringing out Black Ops 8 or Black Ops 9, and then that's got zombies, and then they're going to bring a standalone title for zombies. It would make a great idea to bring standalone zombies on its own, because you would be able to, if it was priced at say like 40 or 50 quid, over time they can still add stuff to it and they can still change stuff. But this is what we have on custom zombies, and we are starting to see things like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 on PC starting to not work and issues. Obviously these are old games, you know. I think Black Ops 3 is coming up to 11 years old this year. You've got Black Ops 2 that's like 13 years old, 14 years old, so it's quite hard to obviously still have them servers going. But a lot of people still play it, and a lot of people are still trying to revive old COD because everybody wants that back. I think the issue you've got, I think everybody is blinded by nostalgia. Definitely, we went through the same process with Fortnite when they brought out, you know, OG Reload. Everybody was like, oh yeah, it's great, but it doesn't feel the same. And it's like, yeah, because you're not a kid playing it anymore. You're not your younger self playing it. You're not enjoying that time and that period of it. So I think that would be the same issue if they was to bring out or remaster some of the old CODs. I know I did see a post saying that if they did bring a standalone zombies, they would do it similar to when Infinite Warfare released with the Modern Warfare remaster, so you get 2 games in one, which I think people would probably like, because, you know, people would still buy it. You would get people buying it just purely for the zombies, or you would get people buying it just purely for the multiplayer, and you still get people buying the game for the campaign. So yeah, there's pros and cons to it, but I think they'll do that to try and boost the sales, because they'll be looking at it and going, oh, we've sold, you know, 50 million copies of it, and it's like, well, out of that 50 million, you know, 20 of that people are playing zombies, 30 of, you know, 10 of which are also playing campaign, and then you just got the rest playing multiplayer and not touching anything else, which I know that happens anyway, but yeah, I think it would just happen a bit more often. Or some people would just look and go, I'm not buying it, I don't see the point in buying it, I think it's pointless, it's got nothing to do with me, you know, I don't like the game anymore, I don't like where it's going. So yes, I think you're going to have that problem and that issue, which they're going to come to pretty soon, because a lot of people are starting to get really pissed off with what they're doing and just not making a great game. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens later on in the year. It's going to be interesting to see probably more so in the summertime. I know when Black Ops 6 was getting released and made, May of 2024 when it dropped, or before it dropped, they was bringing out loads of stuff in the newspaper, which I've still got one newspaper from it about the Mount Rushmore and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see the direction of where COD goes, what they're gonna do and how they're gonna play it out, because this year isn't gonna look too good. I mean, I'm still gonna buy it because I like COD. You know, I'm probably play more GTA potentially. I don't know. But yeah, I think Modern Warfare 4 this year, they're going to be a bit nervy and a bit scared, and I think from now on they're just going to have to start taking risks. This could be the start of the downfall, or this could be the beginning of their upfall, if that's even a word. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they play it out and what they do with it, because I don't know, it's not looking good, and I think everyone's getting a bit frustrated and peed off with what's going on in the COD world and how they're going to do it. So yeah, but listen, this video has been enjoyable. It's just like a little Warzone video, just a video to just get out there, to be honest. This was actually just me and some random, and we actually done pretty well in the end, as you see here. But as ever, if you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Road to 200 subscribers is on. After that, it's going to be road to 500 and then 1,000. So hopefully we can reach that this year. Bit optimistic, but you never know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace.